Cross ice pass to Monaco. Monaco fires it. Never Sophia Monaco. Chicago
Lights out, man. Comes in first shot. Put a stick on knock to three. Elena gets in and just blows him up.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Joshua's Creek Ice Arena here in Oakville, Ontario. It's the Chicago Mission Gangrene taking on the Stoney Creek Sabres. The Mission dressed in all black on this fine Saturday morning. It's 0800 for military time. What's the O stand for? Oh my God, it's early for hockey. Your starting lineup for Coach Shannon's squad. It's going to be Jessup, Watson, and Martin. Blue liner is going to be Bowman and Warrington. Sammy Hoskins has it at 15 minutes are on the clock. Mission are working from right to left if you're listening on the radio. Bench is on the far side. Mission, of course, on the right. Stoney Creek on the left. Mission wearing all black on this fine Saturday morning with the white and green piping around the armbands, waist, and socks, and the vertical green and white stripe on their black pants. Stoney Creek Sabres dressed in all white, wearing a gold and green piping around the armband, waist, and socks with black pants, straight black, no shell. Inside the zone for Bowman, here the other way. It was right past the news zone, past Jessup, knocked away by Lily Martin on the far side, collected by Stoney Creek, and then send it in. Sabres sent it behind the net of Hoskins, left to right here to the near side, picked up by Bowman. Bowman trying to shove one towards Watson, cut off by the Sabres, back towards Zamdors in the right wing corner. Poke checked by number 4, coming in as Watson on the defensive side of it to knock it loose for the Sabres. Top of the right circle, Martin's got her tied up, coming across the high point, fires a shot, blocked by Warrington in the left wing corner, doesn't even get to Hoskins. Warrington headmans over Martin. Martin chips it towards the Mission benches, going right back the other way into the hands of Warrington, who slams one out of the zone. Reese sends one forward towards the left point, blocked down by the Sabres. Top of the left circle, Sabres going to work, carrying it down in the left wing corner. Blocked by Warrington, sent in front of the net towards Bowman. Picked up by Monaco. Monaco headmans to Peach. Peach tipping it forward inside the left wing circle. Picked up by the Sabres before she can get to it on the forecheck. Thrown past Carter Hare out of the zone, collected by Fontana. Fontana, DDE to Pape right in front of him, trying to get it to the boards for Monaco. Sent past Monaco, right back in the hands of the Sabres, who backhand one in the zone, all the way down in the right wing corner by the Zamdors. Picked up by Emma Pape. Pape behind Hoskins, hits the brakes and she flies right by. Sends the break out to Monaco. Monaco to Hare. Hare backhands it to the far side to Peach in front of the penalty boxes. Peach across center, going to send one towards the net, off the skates of the defender in the right wing corner for the Sabres. Sabres working out, breaking up here, right to left here to the near side, backing up his Pape. Cut off by Bernard. Bernard at the blue line, sends one in, but doesn't get all of it, and it's picked off by the Sabres captain, number 21. Just across the blue line in front of the Mission zone. Knocked off the puck by Bernard. Down low for Wiggy. Wiggy coming in the left wing corner. She's cut off. Centering pass intercepted by Fontana, but chipped away by the Sabres back in the left wing corner. Wiggy going to work here left to right. Cuts back to the bottom right circle. Creates a little space. Sauces one out at center. And the Sabres are going to have to regroup as they had 2 girls off sides. Sent back the other way by Stoney. Picked up by Fontana. Fontana sends over to Bernard. Bernard trying to chip one out of the zone. Knocked down by the Sabres as it popped up in the air off the glass. And back over to the right point. Pushed forward by Bernard. Kicks it out of the zone. Nope, kept in by the Sabres. Poke checked by Mad Dog. And knocked loose by Wigmore. Wigmore trying to split the D. It's Wiggy pushing it one-handed. Right Haspers comes in. Fires a shot over the crossbar. Rebound for the left wing corner for the Sabres. Mad Dog and Bernard going to work on the forecheck. Puck is loose here to the near side. Trying to get it towards Sell. Sell left point. Sends it back in. Bouncing puck off the referee's skates. Collected by Mad Dog. Left out. Mad Dog sends it to the right post. In the right wing corner for Wiggy. Wiggy here on the far side. Sends it back behind the net. Number 3 heads down below the goal line. Hits the brakes and chips it loose. Back into the corner. Mad Dog put on the wall as the puck trickles towards the blue paint, collected by the Sabres on the far side. In front of their Sabre bench is thrown away into the hands of Evan. Off her stick, the puck's going to sauce around there into the left wing corner. Sell hits the brakes, goes back to the outside, tied up by 1. Picked her pocket into the Sabres. Mad Dog comes and knocks it loose. Top left row coming into the Sabres. The fire shot, fanning on it, knocked away by Watson. Mad Dog getting the position there, going to send one down. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 11:44 to go here in the first. Faceoff makes its way into the left wing circle to the right of Hoskins' blocker. Headed out there now for Gang Green, dressed in all black, is going to be Cohen, along with Watson and Chalberg. Blue liner is going to be Bowman and Warrington. Warrington down in the I formation, firing a shot hard off the faceoff, hit the post by Hoskins. It was in the right hash marks there. Here comes Watson and Warrington battling it out in the right wing corner. Watson doing a good job of position. Warrington trips up. Watson with the inside position. Warrington sends it to the far side, pushing it up the right wing hash mark, left wing half wall, tipped it out towards Chalberg. It's Chalberg and Cohen on the forecheck now. Chalberg still harassing in the right wing corner, going on the far side, cut off by Cohen. Cohen gets the position, it knocks it loose. Haley met by 3. Out to the point for Warrington. Warrington fires a one-timer direct into the netting and out of play by the Sabres. At 11:15 to go here in the first, and we'll get an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Mission completes the line change. Headed out there now is going to be Martin along with Hare and Jessup. Blue liners are going to be Bowman and Warrington. Face-off in the left wing circle. Martin in the slot, Jessup on the half wall. Face-off won by the Sabres, picked up by Jessup. Heads one towards the net. We're going to get a whistle as the goaltender smothers it. And we'll do it once again from the left wing circle. Jessup heads back over to the half wall. Martin's still in the slot. Bowman creeping in top of the left circle. Face-off picked up by the Sabres, one-on-one in front of Bowman. Bowman's going to poke check it here right at center. Back towards Jessup. We're going to send one back the other way. It's going to be Carter here with the inside position. Down behind the goal line. Got Martin going to the slot. Carter on her backhand. Carries it off the right wing corner. Met by the Sabres who knocked it loose. Right to left here to the near side. Breaking out, cut off by Bowman. Bowman sends it right back in towards Carter here. past her reaching hands out to the right wing circle on the far side in front of the Sabres benches, and they sauce it up quick in a 3-on-1. Heads over to Bowman, top of the right circle as Mission regroups, firing a shot right in the glove of Hoskins with no rebound as Sammy scoops it up like a first baseman, picking that one just off the ice at 10:41. Faceoff goes to the right wing circle now to the left of Hoskins' glove, and Mission completes the line change. It's the one-man wrecking crew along with Wiggy and Peach. Blue liner is going to be Fontana and Pape. Fontana along with Peach in the slot, the one-man wrecking crew along the half wall, and Wiggy taking your face-off. Pape down in the I formation. Face-off here to the near side, just missing Monaco. Picked up by Carter Hare. Carter right, or Wigmore right dot, carrying it across the slot. Send it over to Monaco behind her, out of the neutral zone for Sabres. Right back the other way. Pinching in hard is going to be Pape. Monaco puts her into the wall, and it's picked up by Wigmore. Wigmore going outside towards Peach. Off the Sabres stick out of neutral ice, and the Sabres going to regroup. Monaco coming up here to the near side on the forecheck along with Wigmore, trapping right at center, just below us. You can't really see it, it's out of frame. As we got a steep drop off here from the stands to the boards, you lose part of that here at center ice. We're going to get offsides, is going to be the call. As the linesman had his arm up, the puck must have gone in and out of the zone, and number 81 from Stoney was inside the zone still. Making a switch out, Peach is headed to the bench. Out makes her way is going to be Jessup. It's Monaco, Jessup, and Wigmore now. Pape and Fontana from left to right on a blue line. Monaco left winging it, Kate right winging it. Face-off one for Wiggy. Wiggy over to Fontana. Fontana to Jessup. Jessup in front of the penalty box. Sends one forward. Picked up by Monaco. You have to pull it back. It's going to be offsides as that puck danced across the blue line before Monaco could get to it. And Kate was inside the zone. We'll get a face-off just outside the zone right in front of the Stoney Creek bench. And we'll do it once again with Monaco and Wiggy, or Monaco and Jessup flanking on both sides of Wigmore. And Pape and Fontana from left to right. Wigmore wins the face-off to Jessup. We're going to get a whistle. And it looks like the linesmen were out of position there. Something didn't happen. Face-off right again once there. Wigmore wins the face-off back to Fontana. Fontana cuts it center, sends one in the left wing corner. High in the air it goes, down behind the goal end. Jessup right, Monaco left. Monaco cuts it off, sends it down to Jessup in her office. Kate going to work in the right wing corner. Sending pass to Fontana. Fontana fires one. Blocked by the defender. Good active stick by the Sabres here to the near side. Pinching in is Fontana. Monaco in support. Landon comes in, puts her in the wall. Fontana fires one forward, looking for Kate on the tip. Back in front of the blue paint it goes. Knocked loose by Monaco. Monaco to save. Trying to get it to Jessup. It's cut off by the Sabres here to the near side. The one-man wrecking crew popped it loose for Watson. Watson back to Pape at center ice. And Pape's going to fire one into the right post. Saved by the goaltender. Bottom of the right circle. Coming in is Shea. Shea cuts it back down low by the Sabres. Coming in is Mad Dog with speed. Here comes Mad Dog here to the near side. Left wing hash marks. Puts it out in the left wing corner. Trying to knock it loose. Watson coming in for support. Sabres carrying it off left to right. Bouncing puck top of the right circle. Dragged out of the zone by the Sabres on the far side. Gets towards the Mission benches and fires one in deep behind Hoskins. Big bounce off the lively board. Sammy's going to have to cover it. And Gang Green collapses in front of the net, telling Stoney Creek, don't touch Sammy. We're going to have a problem. 9:05 to go here in the first period. Faceoff goes to the left wing circle in the offensive zone for the Sabres. In the slot goes Selva and Licadini. It's going to be Shea Watson on your faceoff. Benaric left or right wing, and a bouncing puck at the blue line pulled out by Stoney. He's going to have to regroup. Here comes Benaric on the forecheck, sent right back in, tipped by the Sabres, blocked down by the referee. Get out of the way stripes. On the far side it goes, picked up in the top of the right circle, all the way down to the right corner. It's going to be Mad Dog on the forecheck with Sam. Number 24 coming in as F2. Here she goes in left to right wing corner. Out towards Carter Hare. Carter knocks the right half ball. Knocked down and kept in by Avery Evans. Top of the right circle. Intercepted by Mad Dog on the blue line. Bounces off her stick and chip forward. It's going to be one-on-one in front of Sell. At back checking as many Carter Hare. Stoney drops it in. Sell takes her down. No call. Might have blown an edge there as I thought maybe she got a piece of her with a stick. Sell cycles it here to the near side, right in front of the Zamdors. Sabres intercepting, cut off by Carter Hare and Willow. Wilsey going to work in the right wing corner versus two. Pushing it up here to the near side, out to the right point is going to be Stoney Creek. And the Sabres send it back in deep. Sell down in the corner. Here comes Hare for support, trying to dig it out on the defensive side of it. She does. Pulls it behind the net of Hoskins and sends it up the far side off of Evan's skates. Coming in is Cohen. Cohen knocks it loose for Evan. Evan back to Hadley. Hadley trying to muscle it out of the zone. Knocked down by the Sabres. Sent right back in and out of play into the Mission benches over the head of Coach Dad. And we'll get a face-off, it looks like all the way into the center ice, or it's going to be just in front of the blue line in front of the Sabres bench. We'll see where he goes with it. Yep, they're going to put it in front of Stoney's bench. And Mission completes the line changes. Chalberg, Wiggy, and Cohen. Bowman and Warrington are your blue liners from left to right. Wiggy pushing one forward in front of the blue line, cut off by the left winger of the Sabres here to the near side. The defenseman going to work, blocked by Wiggy, back in the hands of Stoney. Wigmore cuts her off and picks up the loose change. Down the bottom of the goal line, right corner, right to left on the far side. Wigmore sends one over to Chalmers. Splits the D. It's Chalmers pushing up the ice. Right Haspers comes down. Claire fires a shot. Saved by the Stoney goaltender. Claire hits the wall. Goes down hard. We're going to get a whistle here as Claire got put in there. Body checking is going to be the call. Number 3 headed to the sin bin for Stoney Creek, and that resulting in a mission power play. At 7:38 here to go in the first period. Mission are headed to the one-man advantage. This power play brought to you by Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Montrose and Narragansett. Jay's Beef, you've tried the rest? Now try the best. Stop in and see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi, folks. Just don't expect a discount because the last I heard was the Kelly family went in there and they had to pay double by mentioning my name. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Jessup along with Wiggy and Martin. Martin gets dumped over in front of the slot. That's going to be a 5-on-3 at 7:22. Interference is going to be the call. And that's going to be quite a 5-on-3. Number 21 headed to the sin bin. A minute 43 of 5-on-3 hockey. Coach Shannon dials up a line change. It's Watson here and the one-man wrecking crew up front. It'll be Bowman and Fontana are your blue liners. Monaco heads to the slot. Now they got to go to the right wing circle. Monaco heads over to the half wall. Bowman in the slot. Watson high left point. Face-off won by a hair. Coming in is Lane. Lane to Watson. Watson first shot saved by the goaltender. Here to the near side. Shea gets the inside position. Left wing hash marks. Picks up the loose change. Coming in is Carter Hare. Carter tripped up here. Picked up by Bowman. Bowman top left circle. Over to the far side for Fontana. Fontana walks in. Fires a shot right into the goaltender's glove. No rebound given. At 7:05 to go here in the period. 1:26 remaining on that Jays Beef 5-on-3 now. And Mission changes it up. A wholesale change on the power play line. It'll be Martin, Jessup, and flanking Wigmore on either side. Warrington and Seller, your blue liners. Warrington goes to the slot. Martin left point. Wilsey top of the right circle. Jessup over to Martin. Martin left hash marks. Fires one right in the chest of the defender. That one forward is Warrington on the rebound. Saved by the goaltender. The sliding save there at 7 minutes. 1:21 to go here on that Jays Beef power play 5-on-3. Minute 38 all out again. All in, because once the 5-on-3 is done, we'll have another 17 seconds of 5-on-4 hockey. Martin on the half wall, Sell in the slot now. Jessup high right point. Warrington creeping in top of that left circle. Wiggy sends it over to Jessup. Jessup collects it, sends it over to Warrington. Warrington with the one-timer! Blocked by the defender. Picked up by Wigmore, curling around here to the near side. Wiggy sends over to Warrington. Warrington walks in left side. Comes into the slot. Walks over to Sell. Wilsey right point. Fires one high. Right into the goaltender's glove. No rebound given. Defensemen need to start shooting that a little lower, getting some people in front of the net for rebounds. That goaltender got a pretty good glove, and when she's standing tall, she's going to see it. So Gangrene needs to shoot low from the points, folks. Get the rebounds and a dirty goal here. It's Watson in the slot, Hare at center, the one-man wrecking crew at the right half wall. Fontana creeping in top of the right circle. Pape at the point. Puck is out of the zone. Emma Pape going to get it. And picked up by Elena Monaco. Monaco right over here, D-to-D pass to Pape. Pape sends one forward, Hare. Hare pushing it forward across the blue line. Sends it over to Monaco behind her. Some of the Sabres benches. Monaco collects it, gives over to Fontana. Fontana walks it in, sauce over to Watson. Watson spreading things out now. Back over to Fontana. Fontana. Right, Hesper fires a shot. Rebound outside. Pape fires a shot blocked by the shin guards of the Sabres. Sent one back towards the Hare trying to stuff one up and over. Knocked loose by Monaco. Monaco shovel. Another save by the goaltender. Swatted away by the Sabres. 32 seconds to go on that 5-on-3. Fontana walking it in. Back over to Watson. Watson on front step. Shoved in by Monaco. Monaco to Watson. Back across. Picked up by Pape. Back in the hands of Shea Watson. Watson sends over here to the near side. Out of the zone it's going to go. Mission are going to have to regroup with 19 seconds to go. Pape sends one over to Hare. It's 5-on-2 if they can get it. Hare comes in. Top of the right circle. Poke check by Stoney. Coming across. It's going to be Pape. Swinging a miss by Stoney Creek. Sent out of the zone. Pass Jessup all the way down with 6 seconds to go on that 5-on-4. Or 5-on-3, it's back in the hands of Warrington, and you are now 5-on-3, or 5-on-4 rather. Over to Watson. Watson here to the near side for Kate. Kate bouncing puck is loose for Stoney, pushing it forward. It's going to be in front of Wigmore. Sent all the way down to the right wing corner with just under 10 seconds to go on that Jays Beef power play. It's Warrington out to the far side for Martin. Martin high into the air, it goes over to Jessup. Jessup pulling it forward. We're even strength as it goes inside his zone. High to Wigmore. Wigmore fires a shot. No rebound given right into the goaltender's chest. At 5:18 to go here in the first. That was a 5-on-3 for a minute 43. Mission definitely had their opportunities of shooting the puck, but unable to convert here in the first period. Mission completes the line change. It's Mad Dog, Wiggy, and Bonarik up front. Bowman and Warrington are your blue liners from left to right. Mad Dog in the half wall. Bednarik in the slot. Face up Wigmore. Wigmore to Mad Dog. Mad Dog to Sam. Mad Dog carries up right side. Comes over to Warrington. Warrington makes a move. Sends it back into the right wing corner. Down behind the goal line. Cut off by Stoney. On the far side, they chip it off. Looking to break it up the ice. Pushing it forward in front of the Mission bench. Or Center Stoney benches. Chip past Warrington. Down in the left wing corner. It goes for Bowman. Bowman underneath the net of Hoskins. Left to right. Shoves one forward, one hand into Sam. Bednarik picks it up, lets momentum take her down behind the net. Sam carries over to Warrington. Warrington over to Mad Dog. Out to left point, kept in by Stoney. Punch forward by Wiggy. Wiggy twisting up the ice. Wiggy goes down right dot. Poke check by the Sabres into the right wing corner. Sent off here to the near side, cut off by Bednarik. Bednarik left dot comes in, poke check by the Sabres. Picked up by Mad Dog, who's going to send one back into the left wing corner. Knocked down by the Sabres. Here they're coming in a 2-on-2 in front of Bowman. Sent past Bowman, and the Sabres go for the line change. We're going to get an icing as, boy, I thought that one was okay, but I guess not. And we'll take it. That's an icing. We're going to bring that one all the way back. 4:30 to go here in the first. Faceoff goes to the left wing circle in the offensive zone for the Green Machine. It's Chalberg, Watson, and Cohen up front. Cohen in the slot. Chalberg on the half wall. Selling out and left to right on the blue line. Watson wins it over to Cohen. Cohen left hash breaks, looking to fire a shot. Blocked by the Sabres. Hadley collapsed on by two. Chalberg coming in to knock it loose. Hadley on the defensive side. It puck swung off here to the near side, pinching in his Sell. Sell sends one back behind the net, but it's blocked by the Sabres before it gets there. Chalberg comes in the half wall, breaking up the ice on the far side. Evan backing up now. 2-on-2 in front of Evan and Sell. Makes a move around Evan. Left dot comes in, fires a shot across. Saved by Sell. It never got to Hoskins. Here to the near side. 4:05. Picked up by Chalberg. Chalberg pushing it across the mission line. Now to center, carrying it in left wing circle. All the way down behind the goal line for the Sabres. Chalberg and Cohen on the forecheck. Out to the far side. Kept in by Evan. Evan on the backhand. Top of the right circle. Sends one to the right dot. Sabres pushing it up the ice here to the near side. Making a move around Carter Hare. Goes cross ice. Knocked down by the Sabres. Top of the left circle. Blocked by Chalberg. Chalberg coming along with Cohen and Hare. Sent down in the corner for Chalberg. Chalberg headmans into Hadley. Hadley patiently waits and sends one all the way down. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 3:34 to go here in the first period. Face off in the left wing circle in the offensive zone for the Sabres to the right of Hoskins' blocker. Out there now for Gang Green is going to be the one-man wrecking crew. Hard-working Carter Hare and Alexis Peach up front. Blue liners are Pape and Fontana. It's Pape and Monaco in the slot in front of Hoskins. Face off for Hare in the left wing corner for Fontana. Fontana trying to shove one towards Peach, cut off by two Sabres girls and sent back into the left half wall by Stoney. Fontana gets her pocket pick. Bottom left circle. Carter coming in, knocks it loose here after pass front Pape. Monaco comes in and knocks it free. Into the right circle it goes. Monaco stands her up, top to the right point, coming over to fire shot. Just missing off Monaco. Blocker saved by Hoskins. Left wing half wall. Knocked by off of Fontana, skates down the left wing corner. Poke check by Hare. Coming in is Peach now. Stoney collects it in the left wing corner. Carter pins her into the wall. Carter trying to fish it out. Fontana on the defensive side of all the way in the left wing corner. Monaco trapping at the slot, making sure nobody gets to it. Pape got her pocket pick here behind the goal line. Stoney sends me pass, blocked by Carter Hare off to the left wing circle. Carter trying to shove one-handed. Stoney controlling down in the offensive zone right now. Cut off by Pape in front of Hoskins. Hoskins with the save, going to fall on top of it, and we're going to get a whistle at 2:46 here in the first, and Mission's going to go for the line change. It's going to be Jessup along with Wiggy and Martin up front. Blue liners are going to be Warrington and Bowman. Bowman in the slot along with Jessup. Martin makes her way out of the half wall, and it's Warrington down in the I formation behind Wigmore. Wigmore face off in the bottom left circle, swatted away by Warrington on the far side. Warrington DDD pass here just past the reaching hands of Bowman. Jessup comes in to knock it loose, and Grayson trying to pick it out. Sent one towards the net, saved by Hoskins, no rebound given. At the 2:34 here in the period. Face off back to the right wing circle to the left of Hoskins. Warrington and Martin in the slot now. Jessup on the half wall. Wiggy at center. Coming in is Bowman trying to knock it free out to the right point. Puck circles out of zone, so he can't come right back up the ice. Thrown into the zone, collected by Wiggy as it's touch up off sides. Pushing it forward is Wiggy trying to get over to Jessup. She had Jessup on the far side and didn't see her. Stoney pushing it up the ice, sends it into the hands of Warrington. Warrington right back to the way to Martin. Trying to break it out of zone, cut off by the Sabres. Picked up by Warrington. Warrington sends it here to the near side for Bowman. Bowman up to Jessup. Jessup knocked loose by Sabres, picked up by Wiggy. Sabres and Stoney Creek send it right back in the right wing corner down behind the net of Hoskins, right to left. Warrington sends over to the far side for Martin. Martin's got Jessup breaking up the ice, couldn't get it to her into the hands of Wiggy. Wiggy to Bowman. Bowman trying to shove one to Jessup, no go. Collected by Reese. Reese across center, going to send it in deep and trying to tilt the ice the other way. Stopped by the goaltender of the Sabres, picked up here right to left. Knocked down by Jessup on the far side. Puck swings off hard the other way. Coming in Bednarik. Bednarik stuffs it right in front of the Sabre benches. Sam going to send one at the right wing half. All cut off by the Sabres on the strong side. And they go with the cross-ice pass here at their own line. Hedman's in front between the legs of Bowman all the way in the left wing corner. Icing is waved off. And it's Grayson on the far side. Sends it over to Warrington. Sent up right at the boards. Pitching in is going to be the Sabres. Out comes Bednarik. Going right back to the way. Blocked by Watson. Picked up by Mad Dog. It's Mad Dog in a one-on-one with a back check. She blows the tire. Mad Dog, left hash, which makes me forehand, back in forehand. Saved by the goaltender. She's going to smother it. And we're going to get a whistle at 1:17 in the period. Mad Dog made a move and the goaltender didn't bite on it. Face-off going to go to the left wing circle.
You got it, girl.
And Mission completes the line change. It'll be Watson here and Fontana up front. Selling Eben on the blue line with $1:17 to go. Face-off in the right wing circle. Hare in the slot. Fontana on the half wall. Watson taking your face-off. Watson trying to pull it back. Picked up by the Sabres. Splits between Fontana and Hare. 2-on-2 in front of Eben and Sell. Up the middle. Here it goes on the near side. Cross-ice pass. Picked up by Sell. Wilsey headmans it up. Blocked by the Sabres. Knocked loose back in the hands of Willow. She goes D-to-D to Eben. Eben top left circle on the far side. Sauces one off the Sabres stick all the way down. No icing. That was tipped into the right wing corner. Coming is Carter Hare. Carter left wing circle. Sent off here to the near side. Carter on the back check. Bouncing puck is loose behind the net. Coming in is going to be Fontana and Watson. Sent off to the far side. Breaking, looking for the cross-ice pass between the legs of Hare. Right in front of the Sabre line. Pushing it up the ice in front of Sell. One-on-one. Top of the right circle. Makes a move around Sell. Poke check free. Saved by Jessup. Or saved by Hoskins. Hare and the girl from Stoney Creek ran into each other. That number 15 had to shake her head up there. Tipped forward by Fontana. Trying to get it to Watson. She lifts the stick. Pops it loose for Shea. And Fontana sends it into the side of the zone for the Sabres. Chalberg backing up there. Chalberg stuffs it at the Sabre line. Trying to dig it out on the offensive side of his Fontana. Claire goes down 19 seconds to go. Sabres pushing it up the ice. Here comes Bednarik. Bednarik cutting off here. The Sabres throwing it in. Sam got a piece of it down behind the net of Hoskins. Picked up by Pape in the left wing corner. Pape cuts back with 8 seconds. Sends it over here to the near side for Chalberg. Chalberg at the blue line, chipping it out of the zone. Past the referee, picked up by Stoney. Puck is loose. High into the slot it goes. That's the sound is into the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's 0-0 here at Joshua Creek Ice Arena. As we head to the first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Fireball, ignite the night, or the morning if we get a goal. Enjoy the intermission, folks. And the first half of your player spotlight, Sam Bednarik. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the second period for Coach Shannon's squad. We need another defenseman here. Here she comes. It's going to be Martin, Wiggy, and Jessup up front. It'll be Pape and Fontana on the blue line. Sammy Hoskins has it at 15 minutes on the clock. Mission working it from left to right if you're listening on the radio. Face-off won by Wiggy over to Pape. Pape on the far side for Jessup. This is the second period. It's the long change. Sent behind the net. Stopped by the goaltender. Coming in is Wigmore. Reversing the ice is going to be Sabres on the far side. Looking for the opportunity. Going cross-ice out of the zone. Sent all the way down. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. Sabres breakout has been hit the winger and then go all the way cross-ice with it. See if Mission makes the adjustment here, pick off some cross-ice passes. 14:43 to go here in the period. Martin in the slot. Jessup makes her way down to the half wall. Wiggy at center. Pape creeping in towards the top of the left circle. Face off one for Wiggy. Wiggy hit the front of the Devil's door. Fires a shot. Just misses off the right post here to the near side as Jessup and Wigmore both went down. Martin trapping right in front here on the defense side. Picked up by Jessup. Jessup bottom of the right circle. Sorry, pass to Martin. Blocked by the Sabres as they collapse on it. All 5 white jerseys making a move around Fontana. Chip past Wigmore. All the way down the left side. Going to be collected by Pape. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 14:22 to go here in the period. Face-off going to go to the right wing circle in the offensive zone for the Green Machine. Mission completes the line change. Bednarik, Watson, and Mad Dog up front with Mad Dog in the slot. Warrington and Bowman from right to left are your blue liners. Watson tied up. Coming in is going to be Sam. Bednarik down behind the goal line. She sends it on the far side. Watson on the forecheck. Now hit the brakes. Watson forces to go back behind the net. Here to the near side. Chip past Warrington. Bednarik rather. Out to Warrington. Warrington to Watson. Watson left dot. Girls back around, bottom left circle, going to set it up. Send it over to the right point for Warrington. Warrington top left circle, fires one low. Saved by the goaltender, direct in the left wing corner. Looking for that dirty goal in front of that. Lickadini was on that back post. She had a good look if she would have got that rebound. Stuffed by Sabres down behind the net. Bednarik and Lickadini trying to push it out there. Watson looking to get open in front of the slot as they're leaving the points wide open and collapsing into the slot. Out towards Watson, left point. Pinching in is Bowman. Bowman stops it for Watson. Watson in the left corner out of the way. Stripes as she knocked it off the referee's jersey. He makes a move now out of the way. Sent out of the zone over to Bowman. Puck is going to bounce and slide all the way down, but it's not going to quite get there. And it is. That's going to be an icing. It did slide all the way. I couldn't believe it. That's an icing. And you know what that means. We're going to bring that one all the way back. 13:30 to go here in the second. Face off into the left wing circle in the offensive zone for Gang Green. It's going to be Martin and Jessup flanking Wigmore. Sell top of the left circle there on the blue line. Evan right point high towards the blue line. Maybe about 10 feet in. Wigmore at the face off over to Martin far side. Trying to fanning on it was going to be the Sabres. Martin comes in, knocks loose. Wiggy punching it at that. Picked up by the Sabres. Wiggy on the offensive side of it now, putting it out of the zone in front of Evan. Wide left, she's going to carry it. Evan going to take her down in the left wing corner, puts a body on her, sends her into the left wing corner. Good job by Avery. Send her to the far side for Wiggy. Wiggy, right corner. Sends one out towards Jessup. Jessup chips one out of the zone for Martin. It's going to be Lily across the blue line. That's going to be offside. He waved it off. Picked up by Jessup, right Hesper. Fires a backhand shot. Looking for Martin and Wiggy in front of the blue paint. Out to Sell. Sell fires one off the stick of the defender for Jessup down low behind the goal line. Left to right. Kate coming in. Here comes Evan. Looks to cycle. Drops it for Avery. Avery bottom of the right goal line. Coming in behind the goal line right to left. Sends it over to Wilsey. Wilsey left point. Makes a move. Sends curls back around in front of the Mission benches. Across the line. Fires the backhand shot to Martin. Martin fires one over the crossbar left wing corner. Looking to set it up. Picked up by Sell. Sell sends one back behind the net. Blocked by the Sabres though. And swung it off here to the far near side. Pinching in hard is going to be Evan. Evan knocks it down the blue line. Gets pushed off the puck. Back here to the blue line. Sitting out of the zone by the Sabres. No icing. It's going to be Sell in a foot race all the way down the left wing corner. Wilsey behind Hoskins here left to right. Reversing the ice back in the hands of Martin. Bottom left circle. Picked up by the Sabres. Sent back in the corner. Now Stoney going to work. Curling back down low. Pushed into the wall. 3 black jerseys here on the near side. Jessup controlling in the high slot. Out to the left point comes Martin. Martin sending it out of the zone. Collected by the Sabres. Going to regroup. Pulling it back at center. Right up here to the near side. Sticked off by Martin. Blocked by Wigmore. Picked up by the Sabres. Top of the slot. Fires a shot over the glove of Hoskins. Into the right wing corner it goes. Cut off by Evan. Evan popped it loose to the right half wall. Blocked by blocked by Jessup. Firing a shot wide right or wide left is going to be the Sabres. Punched out by Martin. Back behind the net by the Sabres. Picked up by Wiggy. Wiggy up off the glass and the dashboard to the far side. Knocked down by Jessup and number 3 of the Sabres back in the right wing corner. Evan's going to tie it up. Here comes Wigmore for support. Jessup right there on the offensive side looking to dig it out. Pulled back by Wiggy. Wiggy behind the net of Hoskins sends one up and out of the zone. Bouncing puck is going to trickle and twirl all the way down here. That'll be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 11:22 to go here in the period. Faceoff makes its way down to the right wing circle to the left of Hoskins in the offensive zone for the Sabres. Mission completes the line change. It's going to be Chalbert along with Hare and Cohen up front. Fontana and Pape on the blue line. Fontana and Cohen in the slot in front of Hoskins. Carter kicks it over to Chalbert. Chalbert drops it back to Pape in the corner. Pape goes down, picked up by the Sabres. Carter fishes it out. And Carter going to work. Sends it over here to the near side. Hadley going to truck in the left wing corner. Knock it free. Back to Carter. Carter to Fontana. Pushed off here to the near side for the Sabres. Hadley comes in and tries to dig it out. Pulled back by Fontana in the right wing corner. Fontana sends one forward towards Pape. Pape at the right half wall. At her feet. Pulls it back towards Chalberg. Kept in by the Sabres. Come out towards Cohen. Blocked by the Sabres. Puck is twirling like a spinning dime. Top of the shot blocked by Cohen. Left circle hash marks. Fires one below. Blocked by Pape. Pape over behind the net of Hoskins. Try to get it. Centering pass in front of the blue paint. And that one's going to trickle in for Stoney. See if we can get the replay on that one, folks. That puck was bouncing and dancing behind the goal line off a Pape stick. Fire one forward. Looks like number 30, number 20 is the one who gets the spinning dime shot at 10:45 here in the second period. Sabres taking the lead on a dirty goal. That's what's going to get it done between these two teams. It's going to be somebody stuffing one in right in front of the blue paint. It's going to be Monaco along with Watson and Peach. Blue liners are going to be Warrington and Bowman. It's going to be Watson at center, going to send one in deep. And it's going to be Monaco and Peach on the forecheck, right to left. Here they come on the far side. Blocked by Monaco, picked up by Peach. Peach slammed that by the defenseman, almost put it in her own net off the left post in the right wing corner here to the near side. Knocked away by Watson on the far side. Poke check by Bowman. Back checking is Watson and Monaco. Into the right side it goes, cut off by Warrington. Blocked by Watson, back to Warrington. Warrington reversing the ice for Bowman. Bowman on the far side, headmans it out towards the right point. Kept by the Sabres. Chipped and blocked out of zone by Monaco. Sent right back in. Offsides will be the call, but they're going to tag up and send it back in the left wing corner for Warrington. Warrington here on the near side. Blocked by the Sabres, back in the hands of Bowman. Bowman underneath the net. Left right wing corner. Blocked by the Sabres in the hands of Shea. Shea coming out. Monaco at the right dot. Picked up by the Sabres. Going out to the right point. All the way over for Monaco. Go back top of the shield. Blocked by one-man wrecking crew. Sabres pick it up. Go D to D here to the near side. Past Peach. Left wing dot. Out towards Warrington. Firing a shot. Blocked by Watson. Watson bounces one over here to Peach. Kept in by the Sabres. Back in the bouncing puck for Shea. Shea knuckles one forward. Collected by the Sabres right here in front of Peach. Going to send one right back the other way. Right to left, or left to right on the far side for Bowman at 9:35. Bowman sends one out. That puck's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. Ice has been tilted in the favor of the Sabres for the last couple minutes, folks. 9:28 remaining here in the second. Face off from the right wing circle to the left of Hoskins. And Mission goes for the line change. It's Mad Dog along with Benarek at center. And Fontana in the slot. Blue liners are going to be Eben and Sell. Sell picks it up behind the net of Hoskins, right to left here to the near side. Harassed by one. Little breakout pass to Fontana. Fontana backhands one. Jalmerson style of the blue line. Kept in by the Sabres. Hoskins is going to smother it. At 9:17 to go here in the second. Fontana on the half wall. Sell and Mad Dog in the slot. Eben in the I formation behind Benarek. Face off to the right of Hoskins. Face off one by Stoney across left. Poke check by Mad Dog. Picked up by Benarek. Benarek tripped up. It's going to be a Mission power play. Here comes Mad Dog making a move in front of the Mission line. Going to send one in. That's offsides. And finally touched by the Stoney Creek Sabres. And we'll get that whistle. Another power play for Gang Green as number 68 heads to the box for tripping. At 9:06. See if we can't get one of these one-man advantages to convert, folks. We're pulling for him, I know. This power play brought to you by Bubby's Beef and Red Hots in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Bubby's Beef and Red Hots, the best fresh cut fries this side of the Des Plaines River. Stop in and see Andy. Tell him I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Wiggy, Jessup, and Martin. Blue liners are going to be Sell and Warrington. Out to the point for Sell. Sell over to Warrington. Top of the center. Warrington collects it. Fires a shot low. Blocker save in the left wing corner for Wiggy. Wiggy back out to the point for Warrington. Warrington in front of the Mission benches. Curls around. Fires another shot. Blocked by Martin. Picked back up by Warrington. Warrington left hash marks. Sends one towards the net. Blocked by the Sabres down to the corner for Jessup. Shoved off here to the near side. Pinching in hard is going to be Sell. Sell gets to it. Knocked down at the bottom of the right circle. Blocked by Wiggy. Picked up by Martin. Martin at the point. Into the hands of Wigmore. Wigmore coming across. Jessup on the back door. Just missing on the one-timers, Kate. Kate picks her pocket. Left half wall. Kate trying to send one down behind the goal line. Coming in is going to be the Sabres and Martin. Martin fans on it. Sent off here to the near side. It's going to be Wigmore picking it up in the right corner. Wigmore to Martin. Martin going to work. Jessup in the blue paint. Martin off the left post. She's got Sell high left point, right point. Warrington right side. Over to Sell right side to left side. Sell sends it into the corner. I don't know my right from left, folks. It's Jessup on the right half wall. Over to Sell right point. Sell walks the line. Sends over to Warrington, looking for the one-timer. Warrington cuts back, fires the shot low. Blocker safe, rebound off front. Mission picked up here to the far side. It's going to be Martin coming in. Sent forward, pinching in is Warrington. Warrington in front of the Mission benches with 42 seconds to go on that Bubby's beeping Red Hot's power play. Stoney fails to clear. Now they finally get it out of his own, collected by Wilsey. 34 seconds to go on this Bubby's beeping Red Hot's power play. Jessup carrying it inside the zone. Watson heads to the slot. Jessup fires one across off the stick of the defender. Coming in hard is going to be Bernard. Try to knock it out of the zone is going to be Stoney. They do. Clearing the zone with 20 seconds to go on that Bubby's beeping Red Hot's power play. Stoney goes for the line change. Going to catch him in a break. It's Watson up the ice of Monaco. Watson trying to shove over to Monaco. No go. Good play by the Sabres. They stuffed it out to the point for Fontana. Knocked loose by the Sabres going the other way. It's Bowman and Bernard in the back check. 2-on-2. Blocked by Bowman. 5 seconds to go on that Bubby's beeping Red Hot's power play. Nice back check by Grayson Bowman. And that'll do it for the power play. Pushing it up the ice is going to be Bowman. Bowman's got Monaco breaking. And Headman's right into the hands of the Sabres. Going to throw one the other way. Collected by Elise Fontana. Fontana right over here to Bowman. Bowman across center. Right at the, just inside the center line. Throws it in the right wing corner. It's going to be Monaco and Bernard on the forecheck in the left wing corner. Sent back the other way. Blocked by Monaco behind the net. Monaco sends over to just looking at Watson the left side. No go as it was intercepted by the Sabres. Here they're coming 2-on-2. Sends one in the deep behind the net of Hoskins. Sabres go for the line change. And 6:37 to go here. It's going to be Bowman in the right wing corner. Bowman trying to set it up towards Fontana, towards Watson and Bernard. Puck is loose. Monaco tried to swat it out of the zone here. Firing a shot wide. Saved by Hoskins. And she kicked it out into the slot. That was Fontana came back in to knock loose the rebound. And Sammy was able to smother it before Stoney got a good look at it. And a faceoff goes to the left wing circle to the right of Hoskins. It'll be Cohen in the slot. Nope, Cohen makes her way to the half wall. It'll be Sell in the slot with Chalbert. Evan down in the I formation. Hadley on the left wing half wall. And Wiggy taking your face-off. Face-off, top left circle, picked up by Stoney out to the left point. Goes past Hadley, top left circle, fires a shot right into Hoskins' glove. No rebound given at 6:18. We'll do it once again from the left wing circle. Still selling Chalberg in the slot. Evan down low in the I formation. Cohen on the half wall. Wiggy on your face off to Cohen. Cohen left wing half wall here to the near side. Trying to shove it out of the zone. Picked off by Wiggy. Back to Cohen. Cohen trying to kick it out of the zone. She does. Muscling it forward is Hadley. She gets cross-checked in the numbers. Picked up by Evan. Evan trying to get it over to Hadley. Intercepted by the Sabres. Sent right back the other way into the hands of Sell. Sell backhands over here to the near side for Evan. Evan trying to shove one forward. Not blocked by the Sabres. Cut off by Wiggy. Firing a bouncing puck in the slot. Collected by Chalberg. Chalberg one-hands it towards Hadley, who muscles it out of the zone. But her pocket gets picked by the Sabres. Blocked by Cohen. Picked up by Chalberg. Sends one in for Hadley. Hadley over to Wiggy. Wiggy in the slot. Fires one low. Blocked by the Sabres in left wing corner. Cohen goes to get it. Cohen sends it back down low, trying to get it to Chalberg, cycling it back. Picked up by Cohen, sends one towards the net. Intercepted by the Sabres as she fired one in. Left wing circle, they send it off to the far side. Warrington pinching in. Here comes Fontana. Cross ice pass, blocked by Evan. Sent forward. Evan slows it down a little bit. It's going to be Warrington going to the left wing circle. Fires one across. Just missing on the connection of the Sabres. Here comes Evan, going to ride her off into the wall. Picked up top of the right circle by the Sabres. Coming in front of Warrington. Poke check by Fontana. Puck is loose in the right wing corner. Sabres going to work at 5:15. Warrington right half wall. Sends one towards Mad Dog. Cut off by Carter or Wigmore. Out to the blue line it goes. Poke check by Fontana. Out of the zone for Mad Dog. And sent back into the corner for Warrington. Warrington left to right on the far side behind the net of Hoskins. Warrington couldn't quite get to it. She pulls it back and sends it over to Evan. Evan here to the near side. Bouncing puck over to Fontana. Kept in by the Sabres. Back in the hands of Evan. Evan behind the net. She's going to send it over D for Warrington. Warrington right wing corner now. Reese sends over to Mad Dog. Off the skates of the referee. Get out of the way, Stripes. Down behind the goal line. It's Wiggy coming in now. Wiggy shoves it off in the left wing corner. Met by two. Left wing half wall to Fontana. Out to the left point. Comes Mad Dog. Firing a shot. Saved by Hoskins. Swatted away by Evan. Good collection on the rebound is number 77 because I don't know that Hoskins knew where the puck was. That puck's going to go all the way down. It's going to slow up, but it's going to be an icing. No icing. Waved off. It's Mad Dog on the forecheck. Picked up by Fontana. Knocked loose by Mad Dog as she took him to get it out of the zone. Intercepted by Watson. Body off. Watson goes down. Watson's a little slow to get up. She back into it. Warrington blocks it at center ice. Finally sent in deep into the right wing corner for Pape. Pape behind the net of Hoskins, right to left. Got Fontana here on the near side. Bouncing puck left half wall, collected by Fontana. Fontana sauces it up. Knocked down by the Sabres. Coming in as Watson. Just chipped past her out of the zone. Here in front of Warrington and Pape. Top of the left circle in front of Reese. Looking to go cross ice. Blocked by Pape here to the near side. Left wing corner. Watson comes in, knocks it loose for Warrington. Warrington's got Martin. Top left circle intercepted by the Sabres. Poke check free by a 65-pound ninja assassin. Bodied off. It's going to be Mad Dog sent in the right wing corner for Pape. Pape down behind the net of Hoskins, left to right, right to left here to the near side for Martin. Martin pushing it up the ice, cross ice for Mad Dog, kicked out of the zone. 3:37 to go. Sabres sent it back the other way. They finally tag up. Pape sends one down. His mission continues to try to ice it. Sent right back the other way as Warrington and Pape have been out there for a while. Puck is loose across the blue line in front of Warrington. Firing a shot, saved by Hoskins on the rebound. Looks to fire another backhand shot. Falling on it's going to be Sammy, and we're going to get a whistle as the pile up on the interstate happens in front of the blue paint at 3:19 here in the second. Face-off going to go to the right wing, or left wing circle, I'm sorry, to the right of Hoskins. It'll be Bednarik and Jessup up front with Martin. Blue liners are going to be Sal and Bowman. And they're kicking Bednarik out of the face-off circle. Jessup's going to have to take it. Looks like Martin was encroaching. Face-off one for Sam. Bednarik going to push it up the ice in front of the Sabres benches now. Chips one towards the blue line. Inside the zone she goes. Martin heads to the slot. Sam hangs on to it. Left wing, right wing half wall. Tripped up. Here comes Martin for support now. Bednarik trying to get down. Both girls still on their knees. Trying to pick it up here is going to be Bednarik fishing it out on the offensive or defensive side of it. Bednarik pulls it back. Going to cycle it for Sell. Sell in front of the Michigan benches. Trying to send one down low for Jessup. Just past reaching hands of Krejci. Pulls it in right point. Out to Bowman. Off of Bowman's stick. It goes out of the zone. Michigan going to have to regroup. 2 on Wilsey. Wilsey curls back around here to the near side. Sends one out of the zone. Picked up by the Sabres in support. Poke check by Sell. Dancing to the blue line it goes. Martin gets back up as she went down. Sent one off the skates of the Sabres into the right wing corner it goes. It's Jessup on the forecheck as the puck heads down to the Zambador. Down low. Jessup forced her to throw it up here to the near side for Martin. Martin pulls it back down low and collected by the Sabres. Sabres to Martin. Martin bottom of the right shoulder. Heads down. She's got Bednarik in front of the blue paint. Martin out to the point for Bowman. Bowman pulls it back in front of the Michigan benches. Back over to Martin. Down low for Bednarik. Jessup goes from the line change. Here to the near side. Sam going to work versus 2. Bodied up the puck. Sam gets an elbow right in her grill. No call. Picked up by the Sabres on the far side. Blocked by Monaco. Monaco to Bowman. Top of the left circle. Poke check by the Sabres. Knocked away by Monaco. Back in the hands of Fontana. Fontana goes. Fires the shot. Blocker save. Looking for the rebound is Elena. Elena over to Wigmore. Wigmore left side. Poke check by Elena as the Sabres collapsed on her. Out to the far side. Thrown out of the zone. Knuckling out of play into the penalty boxes from the Sabres with $1:55 to go here in the second period. And we'll get a whistle on an offensive zone faceoff for the Green Machine as Mission completes the line change. It's going to be Fontana along with Wiggy and the one-man wrecking crew as she makes her way to the slot. It'll be Pape and Warrington are your blue liners. Fontana on that half wall. Pape creeping in left point. Wiggy trying to step on that puck. Out to the slot for Monaco. Monaco to Warrington. Warrington fires from the point. Tipped by Wigmore. Left post it goes. Here comes Elena Monaco on the foot. Chopped at it, knocked it loose. Picked up by Pape, pulling it back. Pape over to Monaco. Intercepted by the Sabres. Off the stick of Wigmore. Picked up by Elena. Elena's got it tied up at her feet. Knocked it free for Wiggy. Wiggy in front of the penalty box. Is going to send one in deep. Left to right here to the near side. It's Fontana on the forecheck as the puck is end over end. Elise comes in. Here comes Wigmore. 2-on-2, 50-50 battle. Chalberg makes her way to the right dot now, trying to get open in front of the slot. Into the right corner. Wigmore pinned in. Here comes Fontana. Fished out is going to be Sabres. Picked up by Chalberg. Chalberg's got Pape freaking in. Pape left out. Backhand pass towards the goaltender. We're going to swing at it. And Fontana tries to get the second look opportunity. The goaltender smothers it before Elise can get to it at $1:15 remaining here in the second. And Mission completes the line change. Hadley Cohen in the slot. Chalberg at left half wall. Sell and Bowman left to right on the blue line. Shea Watson taking your face off. Watson sends it over to the right point. Makes a move around Bowman. Swinging a miss by Cohen on the far side. It's 2-on-2 in front of Sell. Back checking is Watson. Top of the right circle, centering pass. Bowman's tied up. And it's right in front of the blue paint for Hoskins to smother as it was sent in towards the net at 1:06 to go here in the period. Face-off goes to the right wing circle. It'll be Cohen in the slot with Bowman. Watson at center. Chalberg on that half wall. Sell down in the I formation. Right wing side. Chalberg's got her tied up. Sent out to the right point. Out of the zone. It's going to trickle. Cohen on the forecheck now. Look at it go cross ice. Just past missing. Just past Hadley's stick it goes. Thrown into the zone. Over the stick of Bowman. Right, left to right on the far side. Sell hits the brakes and she flies right by. Little D-to-D pass for Bowman. Bowman up here to the near side as they dumped over a girl in front of that. Tipped out by the Sabres. Smothered by Hoskins. No rebound there at 43 seconds to go here in the second. And Mission completes the line change. Headed out there now is going to be Martin and Jessup, who will flank Bednarik on your faceoff. Blue liners will be Pape and Fontana. Face off to the left wing circle to the right of Hoskins. In the slot's going to go Pape and then Jessup. It'll be Fontana down in the I formation behind Sam. Sam wins the face-off, blocked by Sabres. They came in hard there. Pape sends it off the far side for Jessup. Kate's going to chip one forward, pinching in hard with the defense and knocked out of midair by the Sabres, sent right back the other way. Good hand-eye coordination by the Sabres. Picked up by Pape. She pulls it back, right post, breaks out to Jessup. Centering pass across, trying to hit Bernard. Bernard on a breakout. No go as it's kept in by the Sabres. Picked up by Fontana left to right. Fontana sends it over to Jessup. Jessup ties up a stick. Puck's going to trickle out of his own. Bernard pushing it up the ice. DDD pass right in front of us. It's going to be Martin on the forecheck now. Martin knocked it loose in the slot for Jessup. Blocked free from Bernard. Picked up by Martin. Bouncing puck towards Fontana. 10 seconds to go. Right half wall. Martin coming in. Gets her pocket picked by the Sabres out to Fontana. Fontana fires one. Off the goaltender's glove into the right wing corner for Martin. Puck is loose. That sound is the end of the second period as Jessup fired one with time running out. One off of Bernard. Skates across the blue paint. A dangerous chance. But time had expired before that had occurred. So at the end of 2, it's the Stoney Creek Sabres 1 and the Chicago Mission 0 as we head to the ice cut intermission. This second intermission brought to you by D'Amato's Bakery and Subs in Chicago, Illinois on Grand Avenue in May. D'Amato's Bakery. Our bread, your butter. Stop in and see Rosanna. Tell her I said hi, folks. Get a sub, get a schfuyadel, and a loaf of Italian bread. Enjoy the intermission, folks, and the second half of your player spotlight, Sam Bernard. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at Joshua's Creek in Ontario. Your starting lineup for the third period. Kate Jessup along with Shea Watson and Lillian Martin. Blue liners going to be Sel and Evan. And Sam Hoskins has the net with 15 minutes on the clock inside the zone. Left wing circle. Jessup bashed it in here. Picked them to the far side. And Stoney Creek, they looking to break it out on the front of the benches. Centering pass blocked by Jessup. Jessup sends it right back the other way. Jumps in between the two Sabres girls. It's going to be Martin on the forecheck now along with Watson. Watson bottom of the right circle. Sabres send one back off to behind the net. Here to the near side, over the stick of Sel is going to be a foot race between Sel and the Sabres girl. Evan coming into the far side or near side right wing corner, blocked by Evan. Number 77 going to work, cycles it up here to the near side for Jessup. Jessup on the right wing half wall, breaks it out behind Martin towards the mission benches. Stoney going to pick it back up in front of center ice. Martin gets it and sends it in off the Stoney Creek girl's jersey and sends it right back in as she backhands it in Jalmerson style. It's going to be Bowman along with Benarik on the forecheck now. Stoney Creek goes left to right, blocked in the front of the net by Benarik, sends one towards the goaltender who smothers it. We're going to get a whistle as Elena Monaco went down there. Not sure if she got bodied off the puck or bodied off there a little bit or not.
Go, Mission!
Face-off goes into the right wing circle in the offensive zone for Gang Green. It's the one-man wrecking crew, Elena Monaco, along with Cohen. Monaco goes to the slot. Cohen on a half wall. Centerman is going to be Benarik. Blue liners will be Bowman and Warrington. Right wing half wall. Hadley comes in, pulls it down to the right wing corner, hanging on to it, bodied off by the Sabres. Coming in hard is going to be Monaco and Benarik. Sent off here to the near side for Bowman. Bowman chips it back down low. Pinching in is going to be Cohen. Cohen back over, just pissed and reaching hands of Elena Monaco here to the near side. Sauced out to the blue line, neck down by Bowman. Bowman to Monaco, Monaco to Cohen. Cohen cut off by the Sabres D. Pushing it up the far side, coming up hard towards Benarik. Blocked by Sam. Sam collects it at center. Pulls it back inside the zone. Filling around top and left circle here to the near side for Bowman. Bowman pulls it back. Looks the headman up the boards to Monaco. Monaco sends it in deep. It's going to be Cohen. Nope, Cohen and Monaco and Benarik go for the line change. It'll be Bowman and Warrington are your forecheckers. Look, the sauce went over past Bowman. Out of the zone it goes into the top of the right circle on the near side for Wigmore. Wigmore curls around far side, carrying it up towards the mission line. It's Wiggy with speed with Chalberg and Mad Dog. Wiggy sends one towards the net. Saved by the goaltender. She's going to pull it in and cover it. And we're going to get a whistle at 13:05 to go here in the third period. Face-off goes to the right wing circle. In the offensive zone for Gang Green, dressed in all black. It's Chalberg, Wiggy, and Mad Dog up front. Pape and Fontana from left to right on the blue line. Coming in is the Mad Dog right dot. Trying to pull it back to Wiggy. Wiggy, bottom right circle, fires the shot, and knuckles behind that. The rebound trickling off the left wing circle for Mad Dog here to the near side. Mad Dog left wing half wall for Chalberg down low. Chalberg goes and she gets cross-checked from the numbers. That's going to be a mission power play as number 10 is going to head to the sin bin. And the Missioner headed to the one-man advantage at 12:47. That's the fourth penalty in this contest for Stoney Creek. Another penalty on them, and if you've got a ticket to today's game, you get yourself a free Chick-fil-A sandwich. That coupon only good on Sundays. Number 10 headed to the box. And we're at a mission power play. This power play brought to you by Gene and Jude's Hot Dogs in River Grove on River Road. Gene and Jude's. No seats, no ketchup. No pretense, no nonsense. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Martin along with Benarik. Monaco with the tip. Fired his shot was going to be from Pape on that blue line. Goaltender snatches it out of midair, flashing the leather. It's Pape and Fontana on the blue line, folks. Watson heads over to the half wall. The one-man wrecking crew in the slot. Now they switch. Fontana goes in the slot. Monaco top right point. Pape creeping in, top of the left circle. Benarik gets kicked out of the face-off circle. And Watson comes in. Watson pulls it back to Pape. Pape over to Monaco, just wide right of Lena. Picked up right wing half wall. Lena picks it up now, sends it over to Fontana. Fontana, right side, fires the shot low. Right into the goaltender's glove. No rebound given on this Gene and Jude's power play. 1:44 to go on the power play. 12:32 to go here in the third period. Face off in the right wing circle as Gang Green goes for the line change. It'll be Martin along with Wiggy and Jessup. It'll be Warrington and Sel on the blue line. Martin in the slot. Jessup and Sel were at the top of that right circle. Stoney Creek sends it out of the blue line. Sent right back in by Wilsey as that went out of the zone. We're going to get an offsides, of course, and a whistle. And a face-off just outside the zone in front of the Sabres bench. It's Martin, Wiggy, and Jessup up front. Warrington and Sel, your blue liners from left to right. Wiggy on your face-off, pulls it back to Sel. Willow here on the far side. Sends it over to Warrington right in front of us. Warrington in front of midline. Sends one forward to Martin. Martin trying to headman it up the ice. Intercepted by the Sabres inside their own zone. Cross ice out of the zone, blocked by Sell. Sell in front of the blue line, pulling it back across the blue line, and sends it all the way into the left wing corner. 1:20 to go on that Gene and Jude's power play. Sabres pick it up, send it out, blocked by Jessup into the right wing corner goal line. Jessup pinning it in, looking to hang on. It was going to be the Sabres trying to shove it out. She holds it into the boards. Martin trying to push it out along with Jessup. Body right wing circle coming is going to be the Sabres to knock it loose. Right wing half wall out towards the Sabres bench is going to send one all the way down behind the net of Hoskins. Into the right wing corner, it goes for Warrington. Beat to it is going to be the Sabres. That's delay of game, folks. You can't just pin it into the board when there's no pressure. It's just like one things we've seen in the past. Pulled out by Wigmore. 48 seconds to go. Wiggy drops it back for Warrington. Warrington here to the near side. Sends it over to Jessup. Jessup up the ice for Martin. Martin pokes it away by the Sabres. Picked up by Wiggy. Wiggy across the blue line. Toe check and knocked down here. Right circle. Swatted away. Pinching it is Monaco. Monaco sends it in. She shoved it in the corner. It was offside. The referee said it. It's just going to be a whistle and outside the zone. The faceoff will go with 33 seconds remaining on that Gene and Jude's power play. And Mission changes things up. It's going to be Monaco, Watson, and Bednarik up front. Bowman and Fontana are your blue liners. Monaco along the bench side. Monaco tied up there in front of the blue line. Sent out of the zone by the Sabres all the way down in the left wing corner. It's going to be Bowman going to get it behind the net of Hoskins. Left to right here on the near side. She's got Watson in front of her. Monaco breaking out wide left. Sent forward, cut off by the Sabres. Poke check by Bowman. Top of the right blue line, cut off by Watson. In towards the goal line it goes for Shea. Shea underneath the net, right to left. 13 seconds to go on this power play. Watson pushing it up the ice hard. Watson towards center, going to come across the Stoney Creek benches into the right wing corner. Monaco in support, Bednarik in front of that. Stoney pass off the post, away to fans on a one-timer. Poke check by Fontana, back in the corner for Shea. Shea, right wing half wall, that'll do it for the Gene and Jude's power play. Bednarik comes in bottom right, so she's got Bowman off the left post. Bednarik harassed by one in the left wing corner. Here comes Monaco for support. Up the ice it goes from the Sabres. Across the blue line, blocked by Bowman, thrown in by the Sabres into the right wing corner. It's going to be Fontana going to get it. Hoskins is going to smother it off the right post at 10:29 to go here in the third period. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Sabres as Mission completes the line change. Headed out there now is going to be Mad Dog along with Jessup and Martin. Mad Dog taking your face-off. It's going to be Eben and Sell on your blue liners. The Sell was in the I formation in the right wing corner. Sent out to the right point. Coming over is Jessup. Jessup chopping at a blue line, pulling it forward out of the zone. Cut off by the Sabres. In the corner it goes for Martin. Martin in a foot race from the defender of the Sabres. Cut off by Martin. Martin's going to pop it loose in the left wing corner. Jessup comes in. Cuts back bottom left circle. Intercepted by Mad Dog. Chopped out of the zone by the Sabres. Here they go. Cut off by Jessup on the far side from the Sabres benches. Kate bodies it loose in front of the Mission benches. Sent into the hands of Eben. Eben knocked free from Sell. Sell left to right behind Hoskins. Sends it up off the glass for Kate. Kate sends one out of the zone. Intercepted by the Sabres at neutral ice. Thrown right back the other way. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 9:51 to go here in the third period. Face off in the right wing circle in the offense, or left wing circle in the offensive zone for the Green Machine. And Mission completes the line change. It'll be Monaco and Cohen flanking Wigmore. Monaco heads to the slot. Pape and Fontana on the blue line from left to right. Face off for Wiggy. Coming in is Cohen. Knock loose for Monaco in the slot. Monaco to Fontana. Right point. Monaco fires a shot as Fontana. Over to Wigmore. Rebound here to the near side. Wigmore in the left wing corner going to work versus two. Sends it down low for Cohen. Cohen tied up by one. On the far side. Here comes Elena Monaco. Blocks it. Right wing half wall. Punching it out towards the referee. Get out of the way. Stripes. Knocked loose by Elena. Into the right wing corner it goes. Cut off by Cohen. Cohen just off her stick. Knocked free by Hadley once again. Coming is Monaco. Monaco chopped it loose in the left wing corner. Hadley comes in, left wing half over to the point for Pape. Pape walks the line like Johnny Cash. Fires one in the corner for Wigmore. Wigmore in the right corner, onto the near side now. Cycling it down low, tied up by one. Here comes Cohen to knock it free back to Wiggy. Wiggy hits her pocket pick. Here comes Elena Monaco, puts a body on it. Out to Pape, left side. Picked her pocket is going to be the Sabres in a 2-on-1 in front of Fontana. Across the blue line, top of the right circle, back checking hard is Pape. Centering pass across, firing a shot, saved by Hoskins. Swatted away by Fontana. Fontana pushing it up the ice to Wigmore. Wigmore out to the centering line. Intercepted by the Sabres. They're going to go right back to the way of Mission in the line change. Across the top of the slot, poke check by Mad Dog in the slot. Takes a move around Fontana. Right circle, knocked down by Bednarik. Into the right corner here to the near side. Sabres fans wanted a penalty. They're not going to get it. It's Mad Dog pushing it up the ice. Blocked by the Sabres. Into the hands of the Sabres in front of their own blue line. Harassed by Peachum, but Bednarik pulling it back is going to be Stoney Creek. Top of the left circle. Peach on the forecheck. Out to the blue line for Mad Dog. And out of the zone for Pape. Pape pulls it back. Goes cross ice for Bednarik. Intercepted by the Sabres. Sam's on the back check now. Knuckling into the left wing corner, tossed away by the Stoney Creek, picked up by Fontana. Fontana sauced over here to Liccadini. Liccadini knocked off the puck by the Sabres. right back in the hands of Pape, right half wall, up off the glass, tipped by the Sabres it goes, and that puck's going to go down to the left wing side of the Sabres goaltender, and it's going to be Alexis Peach on a forecheck. Peach here, left wing half wall. Sabres have to reverse the ice. Watson comes trucking hard on the right wing corner, knocked it loose in front of the Sabres benches, picked up by Jessup, right dot, swatted away by the Sabres. Sabres here to the near side. Watson on the back check. Poke checked up in the air by Bowman. Bouncing puck across the blue line. Warrington was tied up. She chopped it loose. Looking to fire the shot into the Sabres. Bowman got a piece of it and knocked it loose in the right wing corner for Watson. Over the bottom of the circle. Poke checked by Warrington in the left wing corner. Warrington going to poke it down in the corner. No call on the trip. And the Sabres fans still want another penalty they're not going to get. Here in the left right wing corner for Watson. Watson gets bodied off the puck. Loose change collected by Warrington at 7:34. Warrington, left wing corner, headmans it over to Martin. Martin, poke checked away by the Sabres. She tried to shove it out of his own, back in the hands of Reese. Reese out to Martin once again, left wing corner, trying to shove it up the strong side. Off the referee's skates, get out of the way, strikes. Warrington going to work behind the goal line. Sends it over here to the near side, trying to create some space for Bowman. Bowman trying to push it out towards Jessup. Jessup up the ice for Martin. Martin stood up at center, puck is loose for the Sabres. And then Shea Watson on the back check now as the Sabres carried in front of the Mission line, hits the brakes, and Watson flies right by. Top left circle, blocked by Watson. Swatted away by Warrington, picked up by Jessup. Jessup collapsed down by one as she gets across center, going to send it in deep. Knocked down by the Sabres right there at the blue line. Kate gets a piece of it and sends it back down low. It's going to be Wiggy on the forecheck, right wing corner. Wiggy comes in, pulling it down low, trying to run through somebody. No go, tied up by two. Here comes Cohen along with Elena Monaco. Monaco at the right dot. Cohen trying to fish it out towards Wigmore. Puck is loose in the right corner. Here comes Elena. Knocked out to the point, kept in by Evan. Evan, right circle, fires one, blocked by the Sabres. Chopped that away by Monaco, top of the right circle. Poke checked away by the Sabres. Here they're coming 3-on-2 with Monaco back checking. Gets across center, firing shot, blocked by Evan. Sabres girl blows a tire. Evan trying to send one towards Cohen. Intercepted by the Sabres, pulling it back here to the near side. Up the ice, Cohen putting pressure on her. Intercepted by Elena. Elena going to backhand win off the shin guards. Knocked down by the Sabres, thrown right back in the hands of Cohen over to Sell. Sell pulling it across center, heads over to Wigmore. Wigmore, top of the right circle, top in the corner it goes. Coming out is Cohen. Backhanded went up the boards for Monaco. Monaco over to Sell. She's got Wiggy breaking. Up to Wigmore. Wigmore across the blue and hits the brakes, cuts back in. Blowing a tires, Wigmore. Out towards Cohen. Nope, looks like it's going to be a trip. And the Missioner headed to the power play at 5:58. One more time. This is the 5th power play of the game. Tripping will be the call at 5:58. Number 8 headed to the sin bin. That is the 5th penalty of the contest for Stoney Creek. That means if you have a ticket to today's game, you get yourself a free Chick-fil-A sandwich. That coupon only good on Sundays. Your power play now, sponsored to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving 2 locations, one in Elk Grove, one in Elgin. Try the mozzarella logs, folks, they're fantastic. It's Elena Monaco trying to get over to Bernard. Monaco sends over to the point for Fontana. Fontana walks in, fires one low. Rebound for Monaco. Monaco slams a rebound in, another save by the goaltender. Monaco fires another one. Rebound right here to the near side. Picked up by Bowman. Bowman top left, oh, she got her pocket pick. It's going to be a 2-on-1 in front of Fontana. Wide right side, comes a fire shot. Piece of it, got a piece of it as Fontana sent off to the far side. Knocked loose by Bowman. Collected by Bernard. Bernard to Monaco. Monaco going to push it up the ice here towards Watson. Curls back around, backhanded shot blocked by the Sabres. Thrown right back the other way with 1:23 to go here in the Big Sammy's power play. It's Warrington in the right wing corner. Warrington over to Watson. Watson headmans it out, trying to get it to Jessup and Bernard. Knocked by the Sabres, up in the air by Jessup. Jessup tips it, swatted away by the Sabres. Thrown past Warrington all the way down to the right wing corner. At 5:06 to go here in the period. 1:06 to go on that Big Sammy's power play. Warrington to Jessup. Jessup makes a move with the blue line, trying to get over to Watson. Watson on the far side in front of the Sabres benches. Makes a move with the blue line. Wigmore had entered his own first, though. Watson had to pull it back. And it's Wigmore picks it up here in front of the Sabres benches. In the right wing corner, harassed by Jessup. Here comes Wigmore on the far side, thrown out of his own. Blocked by the referee. Out of play it goes. And we're going to get a whistle as the linesman didn't know where it was. At 4:42 to go here in the period. 43 seconds remaining on that Big Sammy's power play. Face-off goes inside the zone in the right wing circle for the Green Machine. It'll be Martin, Wiggy, and Jessup up front. Sell and Warrington are your blue liners. Into the right wing corner, it's going to be Wigmore along with Martin. We're going to get a frozen puck and a whistle at 34 seconds to go. And a face-off in the right wing circle. Lineup's the same. Martin and Warrington switch places. Into the right wing corner it goes. Up to the far side or near the far side for Sell. Sell right point. Over to Warrington. Warrington fires the one-timer. Saved by the goaltender out of position. Jessup looking for the rebound off the right post. Picked up by the Sabres. Over the stick of Sell. All the way down to the right wing corner it goes. It'll be Warrington going to get it from right here on the right wing corner. Over to Martin. Martin here to the near side. Pushing it up the ice in front of the blue line. Cut off by the Sabres. And sent right back into the corner with 8 seconds to go on that Big Sammy's power play. Wigmore going to send it in the left wing corner for Sell. Sell behind the net of Hoskins left to right. Curling back around is going to be Sell. Sell harassed by one, gets her pocket picked. We're even strength as Sell went down on top of it. Coming in is going to be Warrington to pick it up. 3:52 to go. Warrington with time and space. It's Warrington across the blue line, now to center. Warrington claps down by 3. Hoke checked away. Warrington goes down. It's going to be picked up by Martin. Lilly across the mission line. Sends one the other way, all the way high into the corner. That's going to be an icing if it gets there. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 3:35 to go here in the period. Face-off goes into the right wing circle. To the left of Hoskins. It's going to be Fontana and Pape in the slot. Benarek at center. Mad Dog on the half wall. Evan in the I formation. Sabres top of the right circle out to the right point. Send one back into the corner. Behind the net it goes in the far side for Evan. Evan in the left wing corner now. Evan trapping in. One girl down low. Puck is loose in the slot. Knocked away by Mad Dog. Hope checked by Pape. Collected by Evan on the far side. Evan going to send one off the boards out of the zone. Trying to get it to Benarek. Cut off by the Sabres. Picked back up by Evan. Evan goes D to D here to Pape. Pape pushing in front of Mission line. Headmans it up to Benarek, who kicks one inside the zone. Left wing corner. Mission looking to set up the forecheck now. Benarek and Fontana left and right. Out to left wing half wall. Sabres breaking up the ice quick. Across the blue line, far right in front of Evan. Evan's going to poke checker at the blue line. We're going to get offsides and a whistle. And a face-off just outside the zone with 2:57 remaining here in the period. Mission completes the line change. It's Monaco and Cohen flanking Watson. It's going to be Warrington and Bowman on the blue line. Watson has to come in and pick it up towards Hadley. Hadley pushing it up the ice into the hands of the Sabres, going right back the other way as 4 girls collapsed on Hadley. Sent in the left wing corner for Warrington. Sent back behind the net for Reese. Reese here underneath the net, left to right. Sends one off the shin guards of the Sabres. Still chips into the right wing corner. It's going to be picked up by Stoney Creek. Warrington sends over here to the near side. Punched up by Watson between the legs of Monaco. Monaco harassing at the inside position. Tied up by the Sabres. Picked up by Cohen. Top of the blue line coming in is Watson. Watson subs it down the left wing corner for Monaco. Coming in on a forecheck. Monaco's going to put her into the wall here to the near side. It's going to be Sabres coming up the ice. Blocked by Watson. Tripped up here across the blue line. Cut off by Cohen. Stoney Creek doing a lot of complaining about some penalties. They're not getting the calls. Here to the near side. Warrington comes in. Stoney Creek going to work. Warrington takes her down for Watson. Watson trying to get it over to Monaco. She does. Monaco over to Bowman. Bowman on the far side in front of the Mission benches. Across center. Headman's into Cohen. Thrown right back the other way into the leg hands of the referee. Get out of the way, stripes. It's Watson. Makes a move left dot. Center pass intercepted. Right in front of the top left circle. Sabres trying to slam one over here to the near side with 1:50 to go here in the period. Into the hands of Bowman. Bowman poked kicked away by the Sabres. Picked up by Grayson. Grayson slams it back behind the net for Warrington. The forecheck of Stoney doing a good job of keeping Mission contained inside their own zone. Cohen on the far side now. Sends one out. Off the stick of the Sabres. It's going to be Jessup in a foot race. Here comes Kate, right wing half wall. Shoves it down low. Bottom right circle. Makes a move around the net. Looking for the rebound. Set up front. Chicago Mission goal! On the rebound up front from Kate Jessup to Wiggy. Jessup with the inside positions, curls around for the wraparound into the slot for Wigmore, who ties this thing up with 1:28 to go in the third. That goes from Hadley Cohen to Jessup to Quinn Wigmore with just under 90 seconds to go. We've got ourselves a tie game, folks, as we head back out to center ice. It's Jessup, Wiggy, and Martin up front. It'll be Sell and Evan on the blue line. Martin drops it back for Evan. Evan across the Mission line. Sauce across here to Jessup. Jessup headmans it up in the hands of the Sabres. Picked up by Stoney Creek. Swatted away by Kate. Picked up by Martin. Martin in front of the Sabre bench is going to carry it wide right. Sends one into the right wing corner. Splits the 2 defenders. Down low it goes. It'll be Martin and Jessup on the forecheck. Intercepted by Evan. Off Avery's stick. Out of the zone. Here comes Stoney Creek across center and a 3-on-2 in front of Wiggy. Looking to go left wing corner. Poke check by Wigmore. Picked up by Martin. It's 59 seconds to go. Martin up the ice in a 1-on-2. Martin fires a shot. Stick saved by the goaltender. Directed in the left wing corner here to the near side. It's going to be Monaco on a forecheck. Knocked loose for Watson. Watson at the blue line. Carries it across. It's going to come out of the zone. Mission going to have to regroup. They're trying to get it to Bernard. Headman up. Just missing Bernard. Picked up by the Sabres. Inside the zone towards Watson. Off a Shea's stick to the far side. Chipping it towards the zone. Mocked off Monaco. Puts her into the wall here to the near side. It's going to be picked up by Sell. Sell slams it out of the zone for Bernard. Bernard backhands one in the zone. 30 seconds to go. It'll be Monaco on the forecheck with Sam. Into the right corner. Cut off by Elena. Puck is loose in front of the blue paint. Collected by the Sabres first before Watson can get to it. Sabres breaking it up the ice. Headmans it across. Into the hands of Elise Fontana. Fontana across the blue line in front of the Sabres bench along with Bernard in tow. Fontana, bottom right circle. Makes the move here to left post. She's got Pape open left point. 10 seconds to go. Pape across, trying to hit Cohen in the slot. Knocked away by the Sabres, thrown all the way down. The puck is twirling end over end. In the behind the goal line, collected by Wiggy with 1 second to go. We're going to get a whistle, and that sound is the end of regulation. And we're headed to some extra hockey, folks. 3 minutes of overtime as we head to this brief intermission. This intermission brought to you by Mama Maria's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria in Bensonville, Illinois. Mama Maria is voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Bensonville by me and Rocky. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks. It's overtime here in Oakville. Your starting lineup for the overtime: Jessup, Wiggy, and Sell. Hoskins still has the net. There's 3 minutes on the clock for this 3-on-3. Face-off won by Stoney. 1-on-1 in front of Wilsey. High in the slot. There's a shot. Wide right as it was blocked by Sell. Bottom right to the far. Another one. Saved by Hoskins. Into the corner. Chipped forward by Wigmore. Picked up by Sell as Wiggy went down. Sell makes a move in the slot. Gets her pocket picked. Lost the shot. Lost the stick. Is going to be the defender. Out to the far side for Wigmore. Sent back into the corner. Down behind the goal line. Sabres going to work by Sell. Sell going to pin her into the right wing corner now. Hanging on to it here to the near side. Out to the right point. Coming over is Jessup. Makes a move around Kate. Right hash marks. Makes a move around Wiggy. Picked up by Jessup. Jessup sends on the blue line. Kept in by the Sabres. Looks to fire into the corner. Blocked by Sell in the right wing corner now. Coming in is going to be Wilsey. Wilsey putting the body on it. Knocked it loose. Puck is down behind the goal line. Center pass up front. Saved by Hoskins. It went in and trickled in off of Sammy's blocker. And it looks like it went in, folks. Overtime for Stoney Creek. The game winner looked like it was scored by number 8 at 2:14 in OT. So your final score here at Joshua's Creek Ice Arena, the Stoney Creek Sabres 2, the Chicago Mission 1. As we head to our favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies recap. For the visiting Chicago Mission, the lone tally on the score sheet, Quinn Wigmore with the game-tying goal in regulation at 1:28, assisted by Kate Jessup and Hadley Cohen. For the home team, Stoney Creek Sabres, penalties on number 3, body checking at 7:38 in the first, number 21, interference at 7:22 in the first, tripping on number 68 at 9:06 in the second, cross-checking on number 10 at 12:47 in the third, and tripping by number 8 at 5:58 in the third. Goals scored by number 20 at 10:45 in the second, And your game winner scored, I believe, by number 8 at 2:14 in overtime. Once again, your final score here at Joshua's Creek Ice Arena. The Stoney Creek Sabres 2, the Chicago Mission 1. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Definitely not the results. And we will catch you here once again at 2:30 this afternoon Eastern Standard Time as the Chicago Mission take on the Oakville Hornets. But in the meantime, if you've got yourself a Live Barn account, head on over to Madison Bob Suter's Capitol Ice Arena as the Chicago Mission 16U squad take on the Madison Capitals. If not, enjoy the rest of your morning. Go get yourself a cup of coffee and a sandwich, and we'll see you soon, folks. Thanks for watching.